This is your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College and the venue at 5 Points Farms, here's Dr. Don.
And howdy-ho, East Alabama and West Georgia. Dr. Don in here with you on your Tuesday morning. It's time for your primetime forecast for November 26th, 2024. It is International Cake Day. I like that. It's also National Cake Day, so double cake day. It is National Anti-Obesity Day. So I'm not really sure who plans these things, but I don't think International and National Cake Day is the right day to have National Anti-Obesity Day. I mean, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This does, though. It's National Law Day. So back the blue and all the folks who make the law and enforce the law across our great nation. Fincher Fence has been serving East Alabama and West Georgia for more than 50 years, specializing in automatic gates, commercial and residential fencing. You need to call John Fincher at 334-497-1495. Talk to John. He'll give you an estimate. It's not going to cost you a dime to find out what he can do for you as far as your fencing needs are concerned across East Alabama and West Georgia. Thank you, Fincher Fence, for being a proud supporter with us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Without folks like John Fincher and the Fincher family, we could not continue to bring you our live severe weather coverage and our daily weather forecast here on Dr. Don's Weather. Also, get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Jamie can handle your insurance needs for Alabama and Georgia, both on the personal side and business, and he can save you a lot of money in the process. 256-831-7770 is the number to call for Jamie Dukas. Get those ducks in a row. We have got some weather to talk about. So we've got several things that are about to happen. We've got a cold front that's racing through Alabama and Georgia at this hour. Now, this was really a non-event. We didn't have a whole lot, just a trace of rain across the area as the front came through about 1 or 2 a.m. this morning. It's pushing on off to the southeast, so your rain chances for most of East Alabama and West Georgia have ended. We will go dry for the rest of today, tonight, and for tomorrow. And then things will change as we get into Wednesday night into Thursday morning. There is a marginal risk of severe weather late Wednesday night into the early morning hours of Thanksgiving Day. It's only a level 1 out of 5. But we got to talk about that possibility. And then we've got much colder temperatures in here on Friday through Monday of next week. So here's the severe setup as far as we see it right now. Now understand that our two main models are not in 100% agreement on how this is going to evolve and exactly what's going to happen. So I would anticipate some changes to the forecast over the next 12 to 24 hours. But here's the deal, as we see it right now. Wednesday night through Thursday, showers and storms are expected to form during the evening and overnight with this increase in moisture that we're going to see from the south. After overcoming an initial capping inversion in place on Wednesday evening, enough deep layer shear and instability will favor a damaging wind potential for any storms that are able to develop. Somewhat favorable lapse rates, which means that we could see some hail potential as well. As storms potentially become more surface-based overnight, the threat of damaging winds will increase. Now, the tornado threat is very low at this time, but it's not zero. as these high shear, low cape values set up. They often do favor the threat of brief tornadoes. So we've got to keep a real close eye on this. I don't think this is going to be a red letter severe weather outbreak, but if it happens in your front yard, it is a red letter severe weather outbreak. So we've got to keep an eye on this, though I don't think it'll be widespread. Current severe storm timing will be from about 10 p.m. Wednesday night through about 10 a.m. Thursday morning. Behind the front, the first really cold air of the season will come barreling into central and east Alabama by Friday night. Expect lows to be in the mid to upper 20s in the north and west of the I-85 corridor, with weekend highs only running in the upper 40s to low to mid 50s across the remainder of Alabama and Georgia. Another shot of even colder air works in here Sunday night, with lows in the 20s area-wide, potentially even upper teens in a few of the northern counties. Monday we'll see highs in the 40s, followed by another night of area-wide 20s on Monday night. So we're going to watch this for you very closely. We'll fine-tune the forecast as we go throughout the day today. We may do a Weather Talk Live tonight if we think it is necessary to talk about the potential of severe weather, because I'm concerned. Number one, it's going to be Wednesday night into Thanksgiving morning. Number two, it's potentially going to be taking place while everyone's in the bed. So we may do a Weather Talk Live tonight if we think that threat is significant enough to make sure everybody is aware of what those potentials are as we get into your Thursday morning. Right now, though, I think the weather's out of here maybe by noon on Thursday, and Thursday afternoon will be okay. We'll just have to see if our model trend continues to go in that direction. Current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms in Chambers County, Alabama. This morning we got 61 degrees outside, wind out of the west at 3, gusting to 5. Humidity is 96%, the barometric pressure 30.09. Dew point is at 60. We did pick up a trace of rain when the front passed through a couple of hours ago, but really wasn't enough to put in the rain bucket. High temperature around 73.6 degrees yesterday. We currently have overcast skies. Sunrise is 6:24 this morning, and the sun sets this evening at 4:36 p.m. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. We go partly cloudy this morning. 64 degrees will be the high this afternoon, down to 38 tonight. On Wednesday, mostly sunny. I think most of the day is dry. 67 degrees will be the high. Then as we get into the early evening, the clouds will start to roll in from the north and northwest. I think it's going to get kind of breezy tomorrow afternoon as well, out ahead of that front that's coming our way. We'll give you a 60% chance of rain after about 9 p.m. on Wednesday. A few of those storms could be strong to marginally severe. All modes of severe weather will be possible, but understand it's only a 1 out of 5, 5 being the highest threat, 1 being the lowest. So at the moment, this doesn't look like a major big deal, but we will have to keep an eye on it. 57 your overnight low Wednesday night. That's awfully cool for severe weather, but sometimes that surface-based instability can overcome that. So we'll have to watch this real close. We'll maintain a 40% chance of rain through about noon on Thursday. I think the rain is exiting by mid-morning Thursday. 62 will be the high temperature for Thanksgiving Day. The sun comes out in the afternoon, so kids get to go outside and play in the backyard after all. 37 your overnight low on Thursday night. And then look what happens after the cold front passes. We fall off into some of the coldest temperatures we have seen so far this year. Black Friday will be sunny. That's a good thing, but you're going to have to bundle up. High temperature of only 50 on Friday, down to 28 Friday night for that big ball game over on the West Bank in Wadley. You got to go to the game, but make sure you carry your blankets and your coats with you. 28 your overnight low Friday night. And then on Saturday, for the Iron Bowl in Tuscaloosa, going to be a very cold, blustery type day. I've been in Tuscaloosa, have been in Bryant-Denny Stadium in weather like this, and I got to tell you, it is not fun. I mean, the game will be fun, there's no question there, but it's going to be cold in Tuscaloosa on Saturday. 49 degrees will be the high temperature, down to around 30 for your overnight low Saturday night. And then on Sunday, sunny skies, 46 your daytime high, down to 24 degrees on Sunday night. And maybe Monday night, upper teens across portions of Alabama and Georgia. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar scanning the entire southeastern United States this morning. There's what's left of the rain. You can see that for the most part, the rain is now south of the I-85 corridor. Big area of heavier showers moving through Union Springs, about to move into Eufaula and just south of Columbus. And then as we go back up to the north, maybe a few showers still up there in southern Talladega, across Coosa, about to move across southern Clay County. And so you could see a sprinkle up here across East Alabama and West Georgia over the next couple of hours. This being recorded at 5:53 a.m. on your Tuesday morning. So if you're watching this much past about 6:30 a.m., this is going to be outdated on the radar side. But you can see over in Georgia, the heavy rain over toward Macon, between Athens and Augusta out there on I-20, North Georgia, showing no precipitation out there at this hour. We'll zoom out and you can kind of get an idea of where that front is this morning. Make sure you support us when you can. If you'll go to the top of this video on Facebook, you'll see a number of different links where you can support Dr. Don's Weather. Or if you're watching us on YouTube this morning, they're at the bottom of the video. You can send us PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Facebook stars. Be sure and check us out all across our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, X, and Discord. Please like us, follow us, share us with your friends, ask them to share with their friends, comment, and make sure you subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube and click that little notification bell. Be sure you join our Discord community. We give you some extra perks over there on Discord when we go live to cover severe weather. Again, we're in enhanced monitoring mode here on Dr. Don's Weather, so we will assess the situation later on today. If we think it's necessary to do a weather talk live tonight to talk about the potential for severe weather, then we'll be here with you this evening. If not, we'll handle it by posting on Facebook, and then we'll be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast here on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.